So, 100 videos. I'm starting to think the haters might be right. Maybe I should be getting a life. Nah! I think it's a perfectly reasonable question for someone to ask, why on earth would you put all the effort into doing these 100 videos for YouTube? It's not like I get paid for it. It's not like it's my career as such. For fun. How hard is that to understand? I'm having fun. Another good reason is narcissism. The attention's really cool. And the more I do this, the more I realise it's something I really want to do. The whole performance thing. I started off writing. I was doing a blog for a couple of months before I started doing the videos. My original idea with YouTube was pure and simple. I wanted to put videos on my blog, and I was just using YouTube as the method. I didn't give a crap about YouTube itself when I started. I was just using it to host my videos. The free hosting was all I was thinking about. But then my natural attention-seeking, competitive nature came into play, and I got rather obsessed with picking up viewers and subscribers. And at a certain point on YouTube, the community aspect of it kicks in. You make enough contact with enough people, the comments to each other, sharing videos, messages back and forth. It starts to be fun. The big question that gets asked occasionally is, do I think anything will come out of this on a professional level? Am I stupid enough to think doing YouTube videos is going to get me attention, get a job out of it? Yes, I am that stupid. It's not my number one thing. I'm not going to be crestfallen and feel like a failure if nothing of any significance ever comes out of YouTube. You know, if I don't get discovered, become a major star, because the odds are pretty seriously against that ever happening. Any rational person would know that's a fairly unlikely outcome. But you never know. And so long as I'm having fun, I'm going to keep doing it. In all seriousness, anything beyond self-entertainment, that sounded a bit sus, didn't it? Self-entertainment. Best keep my self-entertainment to myself. But anything beyond just my own personal enjoyment is literally a bonus. So if it happens, it happens, and I'll be happy. And if it doesn't, I'll be happy because that wasn't what drove me to start. I'm literally just having fun. And I'll keep doing it for as long as it is fun. Unless I end up getting paid for it, then I'll keep doing it as long as I get paid for it. I do have the one so-called professional gig at the moment, doing the weekly pieces for the Blogging Times. I call it so-called professional because it's not as if I'm making a fortune out of doing that, but to me it's far more important, that is, contacts with some pretty goddamn smart people who are doing things, who may be doing big things online, and they gave me the opportunity to be part of it, to which my answer was, hell yes, I'll be part of it. If I can get in on the ground floor of something that turns big, yeehaw. And if I just am in on the ground floor of something that ends up going nowhere, point is I'm enjoying doing it, so no loss. The daily angry news pieces are actually aimed at another website that may want me to do daily pieces for them. So I decided to get some practice in, just in case that comes off. I won't say too much in case nothing comes of it, because even if nothing does come off that one, I'm actually really enjoying doing the angry news, and the viewers seem to like it. So that makes it worthwhile. I got a message from someone just last night actually that I thought was a bit weird. I didn't understand it at first. Still not sure if I am absolutely right in what they meant, but they said, "Can you change your background?" Seemed a bit weird to me, and I wasn't sure what they meant because I was looking at that on my YouTube channel page, and the wallpaper background on that is this fairly insane picture of me, and I thought maybe it was giving them nightmares or something, and they wanted me to change it. But then I guessed what they meant is the vast majority of my videos are shot with that blank wall behind me, and maybe that's what they want me to change. I did send them a message back saying, "What do you mean?" And I don't have a reply yet. But hey, if that's what you wanted, here's a different background. And as we're into springtime in Melbourne now, I might even do some outdoor stuff. You might be able to guess why I'm slightly cautious about wandering around in public wearing this mask, freaking people out, potentially getting arrested, awkward explanations to make, all that sort of thing. But I might do some outdoor stuff now the weather's nice. And I guess it was actually a reasonable point. Why do I do all the videos from that exact same position? Short answer, because it's easy. I put enough work into the videos as it is without worrying about my decor. And I deliberately chose a fairly blank wall rather than showing a lot of where I live. Just the neutrality. You just get to see the messy top of my filing cabinet and computer desk as well most of the time. But it's a reasonable point. I don't know, I might try a few different things. Realistically, it's probably about time, isn't it? 100 videos in, maybe maybe I could go for some variety. I get a lot of encouraging comments when I do videos. A few dumb ones, but they're just funny. But the encouraging ones make it easier to keep going. One thing people often say or ask in comments, how do you keep doing it? What's involved in putting them together? It's a fair bit of work. For anyone who really wants to know, I am extremely flattered that people think my videos are good. False modesty aside, I put a lot of work into them. It is not unusual for me to spend 2 hours putting a video together, and I'm talking about the 1-minute videos. It's not unusual for them to take me 2 hours to get up. When you add up time I spend thinking what the hell I'm going to write or what I'm going to say, the time to actually shoot the videos, edit the videos, render the videos, upload the videos, easily 2 hours. And so when you see the amount of videos I do, you can guess how much time a week I spend on this stuff. When you if you take into account I do a blog as well. I write at least one entry on my blog every day, and I usually spend at least an hour on that entry, sometimes 2 hours on that. So you can see I'm an idiot. I am spending upwards of 30 hours a week doing these videos and blogs, for which I earn nothing except the accolades and adulation of an adoring public. So keep the positive reinforcement coming, because I'm sad and desperate and I need it. But yeah, your short answer, if you like what I do and wonder what you have to do, it's so hard for me to say that. I think it's a serious question people have asked me that deserves a serious answer. Some people, an increasing number, which is nice, some people really like my videos. Some people are very effusive in the way they praise my videos, which is extremely flattering. I think I've said it already once doing this. False modesty aside, I also happen to leave the false modesty aside, which I think I've already said. False modesty aside, I do believe my videos and my blog are better than 99% of what it's out there. It is hard to say that without sounding, and indeed feeling, incredibly arrogant. But why bullshit? I put a really significant effort into what I do. I love heaps of the stuff people are doing on YouTube and other online venues. But most of it is just people pissing about. And hey, well and good. I got no problem with pissing about. I spend most of my life pissing about. But I put a pretty goddamn serious effort into these videos, and people do ask me, I want to do stuff that good, how do I do that? I take it as a genuine question that deserves a genuine answer, and my genuine answer is work fucking hard. The second part of the advice would really be do it a lot. Just trial and error. Don't be scared, do it. Put it out there, see what works. Don't listen to anyone who puts you down. If someone gives you constructive criticism, points out some flaws, some things you can maybe work on, have an open mind. Some people who don't like what you do, some people who don't like what I do, are actually right. Or at least they're capable of pointing things out that are correct, that are worth me paying attention to. So essentially, know what it is you want to do. If you want to get really good, it helps if you know ahead of time what it is you're trying to do and have your own measurement of what good is. Know in your mind what would be successful, what would be something that you're happy with. And it's completely okay for that goal and that vision to change over time. In fact, it should. Go look at my first couple of videos. They are completely different to what I'm doing now. I suppose not completely different. They're completely different to the Angry News stuff. But the style of them is so different to what I've ended up doing. It's funny, every now and then now, still, someone will give me a message saying they don't think I'm angry enough. They would like Mr. Angry to go stark raving nuts, which I do sometimes. And that is one of the bits of feedback I take on board when people suggest that I'd be better if I got really, really angry. To which I have two responses. That is not easy. It is not easy to keep doing. And the second point is, at the end of the day, I have to do what I'm happy with. I honestly don't like to disappoint people. I don't like to hear when someone says, oh, you know, they had a particular image of me, what I am doing, what I should be doing, what they would like me to be doing, and I don't measure up to that. And I do get that message occasionally sometimes. I don't like to hear that I've disappointed someone, but I can't be all things to all people, no matter what I do. And this goes for anyone who's thinking of putting some serious effort into doing videos, blogging, whatever. No matter what you do, there will be some people who think you should be doing something different. It's worth listening, but it's far more important to have your own internal goals. One more piece of advice about doing videos. Thinking about what you will get out of doing videos. Because it's obvious a lot of people, like me, have stars in their eyes, think maybe they can make something of themselves. They might get discovered. There are all sorts of stories going around various YouTubers saying what opportunities they've been offered as a result of getting some prominence on YouTube. And it can happen. But here's my advice. Going in and doing videos, think of the best case scenario, think of the worst case scenario. Assume the best case scenario is never going to happen. That way you can't be disappointed. Assume the worst case scenario is going to happen. Arguably what I'm saying is censor yourself, or at least take into account what the bad repercussions could be and go forward with your eyes open. Only do things being fully aware of the risks and potential repercussions. So when I said censor, obviously I very rarely censor the things I say. For me, the worst case scenario out of these videos would be my boss finding out I do them, getting freaked out and sacking me. I'm a contractor, so my boss doesn't have to have a reason to sack me. But I've taken that on board, and I know I'll just get another job. Not the end of the world. Pain in the ass, but not the end of the world. I never ever put my family's faces in the videos. My kids played around in a video wearing masks, but I'm not exposing my family to the bullshit that people go on with here. You want a worst case scenario? Look up what happened to Amelina. Someone hacking a hard drive, stalkers, death threats, rape threats. Someone finding her nude photos on her hard drive. And no, there are no nude photos on my hard drive, so don't bother hacking me. Not of me, anyway. And if you want nude photos of me, you are sick! I'm at work now. I'm going to take the mask off because they already think I'm, well, nuts, and I don't want to give them more fuel. So, laters.